The Subramanya Swami temple is famous for its Pavitra Modiram, a uniquely crafted ring. This is a golden ring of a peculiar pattern worn in the ring finger of the right hand by the acharyas before commencing important temple rites. The Pavitra means it's Parishuddha, absolutely pure. Made here is made up of 101 panavitas, that is 5.05 gram. That means about it's when you call about the gram, it's half. After making the ring, special pujas are performed in the temple. It's made only against the order with gold and the holy darba grass. It's worn after being sanctified at the temple Brahmins before the wearing. And it is not available without prior order at all. A sign supposed to be of prosperity and removal of all obstacles. The festivals of this temple do not have the usual splendor and pomp like many other temples do have. They do not celebrate the festival with firework or captors and elephants. The Tidambe, that's the idol of the deity, is taken on the head of the main priest in procession, which means the elephants do not carry, which is the practice of many. The Pioneer railway station is not far away from this temple.
So, the whole of Karnataka and Tamil Nadu and even Telugu, a lot of people when they come for the Sri Shabarimala Ayyappa Darshanam, they also come to Sri Perumal because Subramanya Swami is supposed to be the brother of Sri Ayyappa and Sri Ganapati. So wherever any temple here in Kerala particularly, there will always be a Ganapati, and most of the temples also have a Perumal, Sri Perumal.
Now the pond in this temple, it's actually inside as well as there is one outside, which is something very miraculous for its architectural work. Generally, all the ponds are above the level of the earth, and they, build it, and they architect, and sometimes with a lot of works, and then they cover it on the top of it. But here, on the bottom, it is like in the way of the pond. It is beautifully built, and it never dries up. Now, this temple is also known as the Palani of Kerala, which the Palani temple you have in Tamil Nadu. There are 5 pujas and 3 sivelis on each day. The 2-storied sanctum, that is the Sri Kovil, here is the shape of a Gajaprishtam, that means like a back of an elephant. This temple also has a 6 feet tall idol, as I already mentioned, as the main deity, Lord Subramanya Swami. Another interesting feature of this temple is its 12 feet tall compound wall that is constructed in a unique style. Maybe that's because after Tipu Sultan's conquer, probably the temple authorities then felt that it is important to have a wall which is 12 feet high, that is for 2 people. So generally martial art, people who are with martial arts can jump 10 and all very easily. The darshana timing of the Pioneer Subramanya Swami temple is from 4 o'clock in the morning till 12 noon, and again in the evening at 5 o'clock till 9 p.m.
Hi. Now I am going from the Sri Perumal temple to the place of the temple pond. It has something very key stories. This I'll be explaining a little later after collecting the informations. But one thing is sure, this is a very ancient temple which has a lot of histories, and even Sri Parashurama Swami's idol is kept over there, temple is kept over there, and also very few temples which gives the Bhudatar a place, also see Kanya Bhagavati a place, which shows the history, the culture of the ancient culture and history of the temple. So I am going towards the pond. Let us see now how it is.
When we talk about the ancient history, during the regime of the Kolatiri dynasty, Pioneer was a part of Kolattanadu, ruled by the Kolatiri Rajas based in Chirakkal near Kannur, which I already mentioned in my earlier episode. During British rule, Payanur was considered as a Furka, which in turn is a part of the Chirakkal Taluk. Until the formation of Kerala state in 1957, after 10 years of our independence, Payanur remained in the Malabar district of the Madras state. Till then it was known as in the Madras state. The evolution of Payanur as such is in the past the city of Kachil Pattanam. That is, Kachil means presently what we call Kawai. But the main town, due to the proximity of waterways through Kawai River and its large seaport. As you know, in the earlier time, the transportation was not by road, it was only by the sea. It was both the administrative and business center during that time. According to historians, the ships from China and other countries used to visit this port and were anchored in the nearby river Changurichal. Chal means again like a canal, a little stream. Kawai retained its position during the rule of British East India Company also. They established the first magistrates' court and registrar's office in Kawai. Later, Kokkanesheri became the city center. The main road, which starts from Perumba, divides the town into two. The south of this road was called Payanur village and the north as Kokkanesheri village. The business center was called Kokkanesheri Bazaar. Later the name Payanur became common and thus the developed city of today came into existence. When we talk about the history of Payanur again, there are several notable travelers written about it. The Ibn Battuta visited Erimala in 1342 AD and wrote about the large seaport and the Chinese ships anchored here. Abu Fida in 1273 AD, Marco Polo in 1293 AD, the Italian explorer Niccolo di Conti in the 15th century, and the Portuguese scholar and traveler Barbosa all visited this place and gave extensive accounts of Erimala port, which was then known as Heli. The scholar and author Herman Gundiert and William Logan, the Malabar district collector during the British colonial rule, who wrote Malabar Manual, also visited Payanur and studied the rich heritage of the area.